I mean, I always tried, like, hitting just came so natural to me. So I just try to, like, give it all I got.
Is there anything you were number 23, right?
Yes, sir.
And did you pick that, or is that just what got assigned to you?
I mean, that got assigned to me, but it was one of the numbers that I picked. I had 5 numbers to pick when I first got here, and all of them, like, taken. So I was left with 23. Yeah.
Your downhill attacking attitude, is that part of the scheme, or did they put you in that position because that came naturally to you?
It came natural to me, but it's like it is part of the scheme. You know, you see ball, you get ball, but at the same time, you got to read your keys and stuff like that. So the way like they set up the defense really like helped me play that fast because we have assigned gaps and it give me that better feeling.
How well is the mesh from the guys from Independence, the community college out west? You seem like you picked up some solid interior linemen who came in as junior college transfers. Has it been a good match with you guys?
Oh yes, sir. It's definitely been a good match with us. We needed linemen and they came in, they did their job, they playing their role, they stepped up. So we're gonna be great.
Great's a pretty good standard to play to. What is your role going forward, and have you confirmed that with Coach Stewart yet?
My role is to become a leader, you know, come out, work every day because nobody has a set position. Nobody's a starter right now. You got to work for it and stuff like that. Coach Stewart, the scheme he's like drawing up for the defense is really great right now. And I believe we're going to be really good.
Good. Well, it's a pleasure watching you. You seem to embody like you were born to be a linebacker in this scheme. So that's great to see. I'll turn it over to Ed and Wesley and see what questions they have.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fa'Najae, wanted to ask you, there's so many new faces among the coaching staff. How have you been able to keep everyone's names and faces correct?
Well, it's been really hard. You know, you got new coaches coming in every year. So it's kind of been hard, but we've been around them enough to remember who they is.
Would it have helped if they wore those "Hello, my name is" name tag?
that would be really funny, but I think it would help a lot.
With regards to having Brian Stewart come in as defensive coordinator, do you foresee that he's going to have to make significant changes to the defensive unit, or is he just going to make tweaks here and there?
I think he's just going to make tweaks here and there. He's going to keep the scheme the same. I mean, tweak it up a little bit how he wanted ran, but I think it's just going to be little tweaks. I don't think it's going to be like significant changes.
What changes have you noticed thus far from him?
Well, I haven't really noticed like a lot of changes. I mean, we have like different calls and stuff like that, but the little changes he did make is like for the better for us. So he's doing a great job.
Has the terminology changed that much?
Not really. The terminology really haven't changed that much.
You know, the defense had, some successes, like pass defense played really well as some struggles, like run defense. How much pressure do you think there is on Brian to gel the two together so that they both work cohesively?
I think it's a lot of pressure on him right now, trying to get the pass and the run defense equal because of our pass. But right now, he's trying everything he could to accomplish that. So I don't think it would be very stressful for him right now. But we just have to wait and see. We don't know yet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Fa'Najae, just wanted to jump in here. Loxley mentioned that Coach Zook has a new term, "wefence," for the special teams. I guess have you sort of heard of that? Had you heard that before? What's sort of your knowledge of that so far?
Yeah, I have heard of that. Wefence is like everybody on special teams. Special teams is like the most important part of the game. So everybody's got to be tuned in at all points.
And Zook's obviously, been around both the NFL and the college block for quite a while. I guess when you have sort of, I guess, a younger coaching staff with Loxley and Enos and Stewart, is it nice having someone like Zook who everyone knows, has all that knowledge on basically all of football there?
Oh yes, it's amazing having someone like Zook that's been around the NFL, college head coach. So he have seen all the different types, like a style of game and like how the game flows. So he knows a lot. So he brings a lot of help to this team.
I guess over the last 2 years, I don't know if you've worked much with him specifically, but I guess what was his role to you guys as players the last 2 years as an analyst?
Well, his role was to like coach us as hard as he could. So he never had like a set job. He always worked with the special teams. But if you see him on the field, he always bounced around from the safeties to the linebackers to the receivers, quarterback. He put his like word into like every position, which a lot of people understood like his role.
I guess, but sort of specifically talking, obviously Tarheap still had a heck of a freshman season last year. I guess sort of walk me through what it's like knowing you have someone who's not only, playing that well on the field, but is also, so young.
Well, it's amazing having someone like Tarheeb still like a young. He was a freshman last year. He came in, he proved himself. Then in the games, he proved himself that he could be living up to the hype that people are making it seem. And he's just an amazing player. He comes out to practice every day. He works hard. He competes every day. So he doesn't treat it like he's glory. He treats it like he's nobody. And that's the type of player you need.
It seems like Loxley's sort of bringing in a lot of guys like that, sort of with a professional mindset. I guess as a player, is that something you sort of see in not only yourself, but your teammates as well, sort of taking this as like a job?
Yeah, I see a lot of people taking it as a job. You see everyone come out every day working hard like it's the last practice, like it's the last day. So everyone out here is taking it serious. And I think that's what's going to make a huge impact on the team this year. So we just have to keep it going and just keep it going.
And sort of obviously this off season you've only had conditioning so far, and then your first installs. I guess are there any early enrollees, freshmen that are sort of catching your eye so far?
Well, we haven't did too much right now, so I wouldn't like speak like too fast, but we definitely had some new incomers that's putting on for the team right now, and they all doing great. So I wouldn't speak too fast.
How I guess sort of the defense already played so well last year, and they're already returning so much of that success. How nice is it knowing that there's going to be even better